Hello everybody, I am Angry Bird. Welcome back to a new Steel Division 2 video today. We're looking at beginner battle groups. So if you're new to Steel Division 2 or you want to check out a new battle group and you don't know where to start, this is the video for you. Stay tuned.
Perfect.
We're going to be doing a new series of videos and it's surrounding a new Steel Division 2 boot camp Discord. It's mostly aimed at brand new players to the game, really to help you get kick-started and enjoy playing Steel Division 2. One of the things they're doing at the moment is they are putting together some beginner battle groups, but they're not necessarily just for beginners. They're a great basis, kind of like an off-the-shelf battle group for somebody that's maybe not played a division before, but I'm going to call them beginner battle groups because it rolls off the tongue a bit better. But yeah, it's not just for beginners. So as part of this process, the guys over in the Bootcamp Discord, link in the description below, they've been rating the decks as how beginner friendly they are to use. And they've got a rating system A, B and C. A, it's recommended for beginners. B, it's playable. It's a good division, but it does have some weaknesses. And C, it's a division that does have quite a few weaknesses and it's going to be much better in the hands of a more experienced player. Each of the divisions tend to use flatline income. It's a great income to start with, and the advantage to new players is you get 130 points every minute and you don't have to worry about your income changing throughout the game. So I think these are actually really accessible decks. Definitely the guys over in the Discord will give you advice if you want to know about a particular division, about certain units, all that kind of stuff. If you are a new player and you're looking for battle group codes, then definitely check out the Discord. And if you're just looking to improve or maybe get some advice on your play and dip your toe into that multiplayer world, competitive play maybe, then yeah, jump in the description. The link is in there. Join the SD2 Bootcamp Discord and that's a great place to go. In this series of videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play every single one of their beginner battle group codes, and we're going to start off today with the 3rd Guards Tank Corps. I'll give you my personal thoughts and then I'm going to play the deck, give you some gameplay, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it. Disclaimer, this is the deck code at the time of filming, so it may have changed. I will put the deck code that I'm using down in the description, but definitely head to the Discord because they may have updated it. This is considered a really strong division and it's a great division for beginning players. The reason for that, it's very well rounded. They've got great equipment in almost every tab that you've got access to. Let's talk about the two key units in this division though. That is the MCHR and the IS-2. Shermans are really strong CQC tanks. They fire faster than almost any other tank in the game, so they can win a short-range engagement against equally matched opponents like the Panzer IV, and they've got incredible infantry support weapons on them. And then we've got the IS-2. Unless it's up against a King Tiger, it's the best tank in the game. You've got access to 7 of these in this division. Okay, let's jump into the game and we're going to watch some gameplay. You can have a look at the division and decide if you like it, if you want to try it. So, looks like the tactic is just to push the centre really, try and defend the flanks as best I can. I'm not putting very much in there. Up against 2nd Infantry Indian Head, I expect him to concentrate on the flanks. He has Shermans, so we also have Shermans. It's going to be Sherman on Sherman. But I think we can control the centre ground with the IS-2 eventually when it comes to that. That is the hope. And that's what we'll go with. Okay, if that was the only unit going into that compound, hopefully we can get that. Get my remaining infantry to go up here. Ah, damn it. Panzerschreck. Not what we wanted at all. Okay, so we lost a vital unit there, but hopefully we can just hold the flanks long enough. Yeah, we have got this town here, so that's pretty good. Just going to push through and try and secure the reinforcement zone. Oh, early aircraft, so we can hopefully try and get that. Yeah, we lost the infantry. We got more on the way though. So we are going to need some AA up eventually. But he's also missing the center, so we'll try and sneak that flag if we can. Looks like he has lost slight control there. Spread out these Shermans. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, we do have a Sherman in relatively decent position. Hopefully he's got nothing in this compound. Because if he does, he might be able to ambush my troops. Okay. 3-on-1 Shermans. We should be okay here. As long as they engage at the same time. And look at our defensive line that we've got. We'll use our Yak 7B that's already up. We are going to bring in some anti-air. Unfortunately, I don't want those tankos moving forward yet. Okay, now we can just try and get the tankos into position. Hopefully he doesn't have too much in those forests. We are going to need some more infantry on the flanks. We've got to do that ASAP. I'm going to actually reposition that gun. We may have infantry, something behind me, which is a little bit of a worry. Yeah, bazookas, Ranger Marauders. Okay, get out. Yeah, we lost those. It was a bad idea pushing in there. That was a mistake. Okay, unload, unload, unload. And we should be okay pushing up there against that M5 gun. Looks like our unit has gone down in that position. I'm going to take them off hold fire because it is flamethrowers. And we will try and get a quick plane in there to help us out. Oh, he's turned the wrong way. Damn it. I'm not gonna bring in my other plane. I might lose it. I think I'm gonna lose that 7B. Yeah, that is a shame. Okay, so we have tankos now in that position. Let's bring up another couple of AT guns there. Let's bring up a we need some kind of tank over on that left. Down goes one of the, was that a Hellcat? It was something. At the moment we have a 1410, so we're doing okay. Yeah, looks like we discovered something in there. Marauders most likely. Then we can push across to try and take out the others. Okay, he does have a reasonable hold on that left. But we're slowly going to fight it back. Okay, down go the Marauders. There's still something behind me, so just got to be careful. Okay, we can't really contest against a half track right now. Drop the AA gun. That's the last thing I want, is losing that. I could lose a couple of infantry units. That wouldn't be too much of a hassle for me. Okay, looks like he spotted something. Yeah, he spotted my... Oh no, I think he's actually just bombing indiscriminately in that position. We did take out the unit there. That might give us the flag. No, I think there's something in there. So we'll have a go at that. Maybe we won't. We'll actually come across and hit the Ranger LMGs. Okay, we will soon have the tank advantage over here. Okay, we won't hit the Rangers. Okay, we are picking up the left-hand side now. That's pretty decent. And actually, is that everything that he had up there? Could well be. Time to exploit. That's what I think. Let's bring in an anti-air gun for the... We'll bring in a second one for the centre. Flamethrowers can't really do too much to us at the moment. Actually, we might be able to contest these aircraft coming in. He will have spotted that vehicle. Oh, too late on the reaction there. No, actually spotted the infantry. I don't want to chase, but I'm happy to engage this P-38J, especially when it's coming over my AA net. I do need to get some kind of leader in there. But we should be okay engaging this. Don't want him chasing over their AA though. So he's going to leave his, engage him. I'm going to take that again. We should win that out. Okay, I should have stopped or unloaded them in a better position. Think we won out that engagement. Let's now use the rockets on the engineers. Pull them back again. Let's bring in the second gun. We can afford an IS-2 now into the centre. Let's put him there. Looks like we do have a tank in there. We have no AT on our current weaponry. Don't want to push him too close to the forest there. Let's keep him pretty tight behind those buildings. And we definitely still need to clear up this area. They may have something behind me. That Yak 7B can go back, unload once again. Transmission damage. We need the leader behind our troops. That's for sure. And we can also bring up the M1 gun now. Let's start the push out into the open. We can stay out in the open because we've got the Shermans backing us up. And let's push in. In fact, we'll keep this guy in reserve. Let's move these Emchers out. Okay, they're not quite moving out in the open. I don't know who I'm going to be up against in here. Okay, we're all up against rifles, so 4-on-1, we can take them for sure. Although one of our troops goes down. We do go through, pick the flag up. We can actually push through and unload quite far down now. Let's get our Emchers forwards. We want our Comroti to give the veterancy there. I've spent a little bit of time microing around there. I am now going to bring in my combat. I'm going to put him in the centre. I've got a lot of troops around here. He is artillerying me. So I've got to be a bit careful about that. We need to reinforce our right flank. So a couple of infantry, probably another Emcher in there as well would be good. We're almost, we could, well, we got 17-7 right now due to this left-hand side. Let's unload that Guardia, get him moving forwards. We'll stick him on the end here. These Guardia, let's move into the buildings. Let's just secure this flag for now. We would like an AT gun up here, actually. We will push one through the forest. MCHAR pushing forward, support those on the hill. We could do an IS-2 up there. We could also do with a supply gun, but what would help us is this IS-2 is not in a great position. He's going to be quite close there. I'm going to divert this IS-2 and put him down on this side. Let's push these MCHARs across into the pack there. We'll use Sappery and we'll go in for a push onto that flag. We could do with just defending at this point. That would certainly be enough for me. He's going to take a while trying to take down those units. We got Tanko Disanikis in a decent spot here as well, so any push back onto this town we should be okay with. I'm going to move this MCHAR out so it should be able to engage those rifles. Okay, combat in position. I'm actually going to move that combat slightly forward. Perfect timing for a P-38J attack. We should be able to get the kill on that P-38J. We won't stop the bombing strike, but we should get the kill. Although, the Xenots... Well, no wonder they're not firing. They already killed it. Okay, engineer spotted. Don't need to strike that. But actually, we can take a strike on the Hellcat. We might be able to defeat that thing. Looks like they are now moving forward. This MCHAR should do okay against their Hellcat, hopefully. Bit late on the left. We will bring in a fighter. Yeah, it's a bit... Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we did have Marauders in position. Didn't get the kill on the IS-2 though, that was the important thing. Has stopped my advance here. But did not get the kill on the IS-2. Let's bat the Sherman away. In fact, it should have come down this hill. So let's get it going there. And actually, I'd like to take care of this forest if I can. Let's bring in a arty unit. We've got a 60-point mortar. We'll get it as close to that position as well. We'll start mortar in that position. Let's get another leader up here for these positions. That one should be in fact, actually, I don't even think I need any. I think they're all covered. He's quite far out though. So let's redivert that leader across to the right-hand side. Looks like we spotted some engineers. I'm not going to push all of my infantry in there. Let's get the Guardia in the houses. Oh god, this Yak 7B's been way too... been flying way too close. Oh, I think we're going to lose that. I should have microed him across. Let's drop this mortar just in there. Looks like he is trying to push back into that town. If he does successfully, he picks up 2 points. But it's 17-7 right now. He's got 3 minutes left. I think we're going to be okay here. The IS-2 is now engaged and in position. We picked up that flag. Sappery just need to kind of get into position, really. And we'll tidy that up. I think we can reconcentrate on this right-hand side for the moment. Let's get that mortar up and firing. Okay, I'm going to do 2 volleys and then I'm going to smoke. So when I see the smoke, that'll be the signal for me to move forward those Ogdamashiki. This is the first time I'm ever trying that kind of micro. So we'll see whether it works. I'm also... we got the surrender. We got the surrender. We got the surrender. 50 minutes, 40 seconds. 3rd Guards Tank Corps. There we have it. 1,600 kills to 6,635 losses against Icarus. I think the start I was a little bit worried about. But we came through and it shows the power of the 3rd Guards Tank Corps for sure. 2nd Infantry, Indian Head, a fantastic division. They are going to struggle somewhat against the IS-2s. And I think Some of their infantry, I mean, Tanko de Sanik is a strong infantry as well. So although you don't get a massive amount in the third, especially compared to something like the second, what you do get is decent. Like, they aren't terrible infantry units. So if you use them in the right way, you're definitely going to go a long way. And I'm sure the Emchers have kind of cleaned up everything here. I expect the Emchers to be the star of the show. Let's have a quick look. We got the kill on M10 tank destroyer here. I forgot they had the M10 tank destroyer. But yeah, I mean, the Emchers 2-star firing off against the tank destroyers and the Hellcats. Good job there. This OB-25 picked up 3 M4 kills. I mean, those OB-25, they've got those heat shells. They can do very well against Shermans because those heat shells, they don't lose penetration. No matter what the range, it is full penetration. And I think it's 90 points of penetration. I think the M4 is 100 points of frontal armor. So the chances is still fairly decent for that OB-25. Whereas even at 2 kilometers, whereas if you've got an M42 gun firing at 2 kilometers, the penetration is going to drop massively on that M42 gun. We did lose a couple of things to the Ranger Marauders and the bazookas, so my opponent played very well getting those into nice positions. He was definitely relying on the P-38s. Once we got the anti-air up, we did start to shut them down, especially when we made them 2-star with the commander. We really started to shut down his air force. And there we have it. I mean, no major... Like, this is the major unit here, Podovkin. I have a feeling that was the one on the right-hand side when he pushed through I think he pushed through the Hellcat and that M10 tank destroyer at the same time. I think that was that far right-hand side. So we did a great job there. Let's have a quick look at the losses. We did lose units to the bazooka. The Ranger Marauders picked up a lot of tank kills. Also, Sapper and M42 kill down here. I think that must have been close range. So yeah, those Ranger Marauders can be very deadly. Look out for them if you are playing the 2nd Infantry Indian Head. That's it for me. Please remember, check out the links in the description. And good luck playing Steel Division 2.